Previously, we've talked about some quests that you're going to want to do in addition to your main story quest, and you can easily avoid while chasing that main story quest for the first few hours from 1 to 30. Regardless of your faction, race, and all of that, you can get all 4 battle pets, or the 4 main battle pets you'll get towards the beginning of the game, and while I haven't seen these myself, I hear there are some quests you can do to get these for free, but each battle pet only costs about 10 silver, so I'm just going to tell you where they are. ArcheAge Unchained doesn't have a dedicated pet class, but with battle pets, you can kind of play that on any setup. Battle pets, just like mounts, will need to be raised, and so you'll need 1 Vita Seed and 2 water for each pet you want to unlock. For any of the battle pets you intend to use, I recommend setting aside 1 gold per pet so that you can get some gear, and we'll talk about that a little bit later on. I've broken this up based on faction, not because there are necessarily limitations, but if you have to go to the enemy faction in order to unlock your battle pet, you will have to be more cautious when going about things. So if you're playing the Western faction, the first battle pet you can unlock is the Wolf. You'll find this in Marianopol, in a city just to the west called Dawn Silver. Also to the west, you can get a mini miner battle pet, and you'll find this in Air Rain Rock, inside of Andelph or a dwarven fortress. For the eastern side, it'll be easiest to get a Sabre Fang. You can find this in Villanelle, and that'll be Juan's Ranch, south of Lootsun Harbor. Also easier to get on the eastern side is the Steel Spine Thorn Boar, and you'll find this in Sunbite Wilds at the Communal Ranch. Again, just like when we unlocked our mount, there are 3 color variations available for each of the battle pets as well. And as a side note, there is an achievement for unlocking 4 battle pets, but some of these might require a particular color variation, so you're going to want to press V to look at your achievements and figure out which one of those you need to get the achievement. Now, unlocking achievements isn't for everyone, but just like with the glider, I would recommend tracking this down if you want multiple battle pets, because you will unlock a container to store them, saving yourself some inventory space. For your battle pet gear, I recommend going to any stable hand, and you'll just want to pick up for 1 gold the Cloaked Old Pet Accessory Crate. Once you've purchased the item, right-click it in your inventory to actually open this item, and you'll be given the option between 3 types of pet accessories. Old Gale Pet Accessory Crates will give you some agility stats, Old Desert is going to give you strength, and Old Lake will give you intelligence. I went with the easiest battle pet to unlock for myself, which was the Sabre Fang, and that does melee damage, so I went with strength, but the choice is ultimately up to you. Now, if you want to unlock all these battle pets, especially if they're on the other side of the world and you'll be in enemy territory, there's really only one thing you have to keep in mind for 3 out of 4 of these battle pets, and that's just to make sure that if there are any NPC guards, you avoid them at all cost, or they will kill you instantly. If you're running shadow play, you can use stealth to get around this, but for the most part, as long as you're mindful of your surroundings, you can avoid the NPC guards and purchase your battle pet. That said, the 4th, or the mini miner battle pet that you'll get inside of Andelph, is probably the most challenging if you're playing east. This was the one that I took the most time on, and unfortunately, I purchased the wrong color variation, so I wasn't even able to complete the achievement and had to come back to do this all over again. As you're walking to Andelph, make sure that as you approach the main opening, you avoid going through that opening, as there are 2 NPC guards that will kill you on loop forever. Trust me, I tried this. So instead of taking the entrance, go just to the right of the entrance and take the mountain that kind of goes up alongside of the fortress. You can use your glider and its updraft ability to kind of get over some of the boulders that are in your way, until eventually on your left-hand side, you should just see a big open window that you can actually just glide through, and you'll be just about where you need to go in order to get the battle pet. Just know that once you're inside Andelph, there are several sets of NPC guards, and you're going to want to look out for them, but as long as you follow along with the video, you should basically just be able to glide in and go straight for your battle pet. I was pretty over-leveled by the time I actually unlocked my battle pet, because I expected to see a quest or a tutorial like I did for mounts and gliding, but that never really popped up because I never went to any of these locations. So I do hope that if you didn't get your battle pet up until now, you now know where to get them, especially if you're trying to collect all 4 for that achievement. Anyway guys, that's basically all I wanted to cover here in this video. I just wanted to make sure that we finished off all of the things that you should probably be focusing on your road from 1 to 30. As always, thank you for watching this or any other one of the videos I've made on this channel. I hope you have a super swell day, and I'll see you in the next one. Actually, wait, we got a quick word from our first sponsor on this channel. Exit Lag, if you haven't already heard about it, is a software that was developed by gamers for gamers that optimizes your connection, leaving it more stable, lowering your ping, and deleting your fear of freezes and spikes. Besides optimizing your game connection, Exit Lag also amplifies the performance of your game by raising the frame rates with their frame per second boost tools. And the only reason this sponsorship is even showing up here on the channel in this video right now is because I've used this software and I've seen some success. During the ArcheAge PTS, I couldn't even get into the servers for a long period of time, and after a guild member kind of suggested Exit Lag to me, I tried the 3-day free trial, and I was surprised to see that I could get into the game flawlessly over and over again without fail. So if you have a game that you're struggling to access or just get a stable connection in, I recommend trying the software out for at least those 3 free days. If you see a real performance increase during that trial and you decide you want to pay for the service, do enter in offer code CommonTate for 20% off your order. Not only will you potentially be improving your gaming experience, but you'll be supporting the channel while you do so.